Hello and good evening, welcome back to Story Time with She. This week's story is going to be the 12 Dancing Princesses. Let's go! There was once a king who had 12 beautiful daughters. He was very fond of them and didn't want them to leave home, so every night he locked them in the bedroom that they shared. But every morning he found their shoes worn out. The king couldn't understand how this was happening, so he said that anyone who could discover where the princesses went dancing could marry one of them and become the king. But no one could. One day, a soldier came to town and read about the reward. On his way to the palace, the soldier met an old woman. She told him not to drink the wine that the princesses would give him at bedtime. She also gave him a magic cloak to make him invisible so that he could follow the princesses. The soldier was made welcome at the palace and given fine new clothes. But when he was given a cup of wine at night, he only pretended to drink it. Just as well, because there was a sleeping potion in it. The soldier pretended to be fast asleep, but all the time he was watching from the room next door. He saw the oldest princess tap her bed and a secret passageway appeared. There was a staircase underneath the bedroom floor. The soldier watched as the princesses disappeared one by one. Then he leapt out of bed and put on the magic cloak so that he could follow them without being seen. In his haste, the soldier trod on the dress of the youngest princess, who was the last to come out of the staircase. "Someone's tugging at my dress," she complained. "Nonsense," said her sisters. "There's nobody there." When they got out into the open air, the princesses walked through a wood in which all the trees had silver leaves. The invisible soldier snapped off a twig to take back with him. The noise made the youngest princess jump. Next, they passed another wood where all the trees were made of shimmering gold. The soldier snapped off another twig, startling the youngest princess again. "Surely you heard that noise?" she asked her sisters. Finally, they travelled through the wood where the trees were covered with sparkling diamonds. The soldier broke off a diamond twig, but when the youngest princess cried, "What was that noise?" her older sisters assured her that it was gunfire to welcome them. On the other side of the diamond wood was a blue lake in which 12 handsome princes stood ready, each waiting to row a princess across the lake to a castle. So the soldier quickly got into the youngest sister's boat, and when the sisters reached the beautiful castle, they danced the night away with their partners. And at the end of the night they all got rowed back, the only difference being the soldier now went into the oldest princess's boat. The tired princesses went straight to bed after taking off their tattered shoes, and the same thing happened for the next 2 nights. Then the soldier showed the king the silver, gold and diamond twigs and took him to the secret staircase. The 12 sisters looked on in disbelief. "Congratulations!" said the delighted king. And just as the reward said, the soldier was allowed to choose a princess and inherit the whole kingdom. And that is the end of another Story Time with She. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week for a new story.